Yeah, hello, good day. Now this is online banking, a web application. It's not a real bank. It's not a real bank. It's just a web project. It's just a project for those maybe let me say university students who have a project to execute on something very related. This script will be very important for them. Or maybe you have more like a cooperative society, a kind of platform where people come and do daily contribution or weekly contribution. You can use a software of this nature to manage all their funds and their activities. I'll walk you through the software in a short time. Now, this is the logo. If you get this software, you can actually use a different front end, different from what we have here, or you can still use this where you just change this logo to your business logo. You get then the phone numbers here, you can change it to your phone numbers, and the template is super nice. It has a lot of pre-built pages, so many pre-built pages as you can see. We've built all the necessary pages that you may need. So anyone you don't need, you can still take it off. All you need is just have little HTML knowledge. Your contact information can be here. Um, this is the point of registration. You can register from here, or users can actually log in from here, or they register from here. But to show you how the software actually works, I will run a quick registration and demonstrate all activities and all features this software have to offer you. So what I'll do first is I'll open a new link, and I'll link to the registration. Now this is the registration page. Very simple. It's very simple. So I'll run a quick registration. If you don't really like this page, just with your little HTML knowledge, you can just get a different form and use the form here to initiate your registration. So for the name, I will use trial, because this is a trial demo. I'll say it's trial. The last name I'll say is user. Oh, I made a mistake there. Then for the email address, I will say it's trial user at mybank.com. I'll just leave it something like this. I'll copy this because I may be needing it. Then I'll move to the next tab. And the password I'll say is 1234567 8. I'll confirm password 1234567 8. For the pin 12341234. Then the phone number, I'll just use something very simple. The date of birth, just something very simple. Then the SSN, this we just named it of SSN. You can actually rename it to whatever you want it to be. It might be ID card number, it can be maybe BVN if that is necessary. You can actually change it to any other thing you want it to be. You can see it's actually both variable and character. So for the routing number, you can just put something else. You can rename it or you can take it off completely. Then for the gender, I'll go for female. And account type, let me say it's a savings account. Then I proceed to the last step. Address, I'll just say this my address here. The zip code, I'll put it a very easy zip code. Let me say the state, I can say is DE. The country, I can say is UR. The city, let me just say CA. So, and I'll click on register. You can see your account has been created successfully. At this point now, an email has been sent to the email address we use to register, and on that email there will be the account number will be part of that email, so the user automatically knows his account number. So what I'll do now is I'll try to log in. I'll try to I'll try to log in. Now this is the login page. I'll enter the email address. I'll enter the email address. I'll raise what we have here. I enter the email address, the password 1234567 then I'll click on login. Then for the pin is 1234. I'll click on login. You see now there is an error notice. Reason because the account hasn't been activated. And the main essence of this is that so nobody can just come to your website and start doing unnecessary registration, start spamming and things like that. So once someone registers, they can't actually do anything until the admin must have activated the person or must have verified the account before the account can log in successfully. So I'll give you a run through the admin. Now this is the admin. I'll enter the password. Now we are in the admin dashboard. You can see the account we registered. The account is here. What we'll do first is to verify the account. And to do that, we'll come here. This is the account we registered, trial user. We click on view. Oh, there is no image yet. We forgot to add an image during registration, but admin can still create an image. I'll show you how to do that in a couple of minutes. Let's first verify the account. Now the account has been verified. So what I'll do is I'll come back here. Let me try to log in from this end. I can still log in from here. Since the account has been verified, let me sign in. Now enter the pin. The pin is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now it has logged into the user dashboard. Next, I will go put an image for this particular user so it can display here. We forgot to add the image during the registration. So what I'll do, this is the admin dashboard. On the admin, I'll come to edit user account. My network is a little bit slow. Now under the edit user account, I'll click on edit. And I'll scroll down, click to change user image. I'll click there. Now I'll select a logo, or rather an image. I'll make a quick one. Okay, I'll just use this. Then I'll update. Image has been updated, as you can see. Now if I come back to the admin, to the user end, and I reload this page, you can see the image has taken over. Now there is no, the account is totally zero. There is no fund in the account yet. So let's create a fund. So I just show you how that works on this software. So what I'll do, I'll come to here, and this is the account number, and I will credit the user some fund. I'll credit it 50,000. I'll credit 50,000. But before I do that, I would like to come to the settings. Under settings, there is this 20 here. This 20 is actually transfer charges. Transfer charges here is 20. I will make it 0. Reason because I will explain that in a couple of minutes. I'll make it 0 and I'll change it later to explain to you what that means. I'll update it. So we built this script, we made it a way where the admin can actually charge the users for every transaction that is being made. So I'll come here now, I'll enter 50,000. It can be credit, it can be debit. When you go for credit, it's adding fund to the account, and when you come to debit, it's deducting money to the account. So for instance, if your bank want to charge you, it comes to debit. Maybe want to charge you, let me say stamp duty, take it to debit. They want to credit you, maybe your monthly interest, it comes to credit. So I'll leave this on credit fund. I'll just name this fund from the admin, so it will be easy to understand. I'll click on credit. Now you can see fund added successfully. At this point, an email will be sent to the user. You can see fund here is already 50,000. Now if I come to the user end and I reload here, you can see the 50,000 is already there. The 50,000 is there already. As you can see, 50,000 is there already. So what I'll do next is I'll activate transfer. You can see transfer status deactivated. That means the user can make a transfer. I will activate transfer so the user can actually make a transfer. When transfer is not activated, you can see transfer activated successfully. When transfer is not activated, the user can't actually transfer money. When he tries to transfer money, he gets a notification like contact your admin or contact your account officer. And okay, I'll do something very quick. I'll come on the user end. I'll let me explain the loan. I'll make a quick one. I don't want this video to be too long. I will apply for loan. Let's say I'll just copy this name here. The amount, let's say we're applying for loan of 20,000. Let's say it's a monthly loan. Loan duration, let's say it's a month. Purpose of loan, let's say purchase of a car. Then apply for loan. If I apply for loan, an email will be sent at this process. Let me approve this loan. For admin to approve loan, what the admin comes, it comes to loan management. Then under the loan management, you can see the loan we applied for. You can see the duration, and you can actually approve by clicking on this button. Now loan approved. You can see the status is now approved. If I come back to the user end and click here, you see that it's now 70,000. Loan of 20,000 has been added. If you come to the details, you can see credit 50,000, credit 20,000. Another way of creating fund here is the BTC deposit, which I would like to show you immediately. Now this is the BTC deposit. What we have here is the it's a dummy wallet address of Bitcoin. So what I'll do, you can see what is here. You can copy by clicking this. The admin can actually come to this end and change the wallet address. That is, put his own wallet address. And how the admin can actually do that, when the admin wants to receive Bitcoin fund from its let's say a member of a cooperative, they want to deposit money into the account via Bitcoin. I'll just change this. I'll say it's A B C D. Okay, so you can see how they started A B C D. I'll click on, let's assume this is the BTC wallet. Now I'll click on add BTC wallet address. You can see address added successfully. You can see this has been added. Now if we come back here and reload this BTC page, you see that wallet address is what will appear here. You can see it. Now this is the QR code. You can use your camera to scan this and confirm whatever we have here is what will appear here. So if you either want to pay with mobile phone on PC, so it's very easy for them to just scan this QR code and make the payment directly, or you can click here and copy the wallet address. And let's say you want to make deposit of let's say 500. You can see there is a conversion. You can see the conversion here in USD to BTC. You can see the conversion rate. Let's say the ID, I just type in something, then I'll click on deposit. By this time, the user must have send funds to this wallet address, and he now fill in this form and click on deposit. And after clicking on deposit, you can see that the transfer has been made. It has sent to the admin. Now what the admin will do on the admin dashboard, come to BTC deposit management. You can see the BTC that was credited now. So if you go to your wallet and you're sure that yeah, the transaction was actually true, you can now come here and click on approve. You can see the status is now approved. Now if you come back here and come back to overview, you can see 500 has been added more, and you can see it here. You can see it here. Now another thing I'd like to show you is the transfer. Let me make a quick transfer. Before doing that, I would like to explain something about the transfer, the way we customize this script. There are actually two transfer methods. You can see transfer with code, activate transfer with code, deactivate direct transfer, activate direct transfer, and deactivate transfer with code. Now let's activate transfer with code. You can also make transfer without codes. Now some codes will be asked by the for the admin. Admin need to provide, or rather the user that is making the transfer need to provide some codes for the transfer to initiate. Now you come here, you can see there are some code. We have IMF code, we have IPN code, we have COT code. All these code are just, you can actually change the code if there is need for something like that for your project. You can actually change this code to whatever you want it to be. It mustn't be IMF, IPN, or COT. You can actually go into the codes and edit it. Maybe change your IMF, let's say if it's insurance code or whatever code that you need. If you don't need the code, then you can come and change it to activate direct transfer. There it will not ask you for any code. You can see transfer with code, it's activated. So what I'll do next is I'll try to make a transfer. But before I make a transfer, there's something I'd like to show you under the settings. Under the settings, we have this we call the transaction charge. I'll make it 5, which is 5%, and I will save. Now it has been saved. That is, we have transfer charge of 5. That's 5% of every transfer that is being made will be credited to the admin. Now if we come here and we come to, let's say, payments, we want to make an international payment, international transfer. Mind you, this transfer is just dummy. It's not linked to any bank. It's just a software. We're just trying to explain what we did. Let's say beneficiary name. I like using Ben. Routing number. If there is need for it, you just entered it, but it doesn't actually go to the database, so you don't really. It's not really necessary. If you don't need it, it's still fine. I'll just put anything here. That's the Swift code. Let me say this is the code. Then the amount. Let's say we want to make a transfer of 25,000. We'll make a transfer of 25,000. If we come here, you'll see that charge of $0 will be deducted. Charge of $0 will be deducted. Okay, this is 2,500, 25,000. So what I'll do now is I'll come to the admin. I think I've not saved this properly. Then I'll save. Now I've saved it properly. It's now $5, 5% charges. So if I come back to the user and click on international transfer, let me redo the transfer process. I'll call this Ben, routing number, Swift code, amount 25,000. Now you can see there is a charge of 1,250. Now this 1,250 is actually the 5% of 25,000, and this will now be deducted from the user's account. If you don't want any charges, you come back here and remove this and update. Now what I'll do now for the beneficiary account, address, the country, you select the country, bank name, I'll just say is Smart Bank. I don't know if that exists. Narration, I'll say is trial transfer. I don't know if I spelled that correct. Trial transfer 1. Then I'll agree to this and I'll click on transfer. Now you can see transfer process 30% complete. We have to enter the COT code. Now if we come to the admin for that user, every user have different codes that is being auto-generated during registration. The COT code of this user is 695. I copy it and I'll come here, I paste it. You can see if I put something wrong and I click on continue, it will say incorrect. So I have to put the right one. Then it's processing. It's processing. Wow. Now it's asking for the IPN code. If I come back to the admin, the IPN, I copy it. Then I enter the correct IPN. I validate. You can see it's progressing. Now it's asking for IMF. I come here and this is the IMF code. All this code you can actually change the code through the, I'll show you how to do that in a couple of minutes. Come here and put the IPN, IMF, and click on validate. So you can also choose to make a transfer that won't request code at all. So proceed to complete transfer. I click here. You can see transfer in progress. Now the transfer is completed. You can see the transfer is completed. So what I'll do now, I'll close this and I'll come back to overview. You can see it has been deducted. Now look at what was deducted. 25,000 and 1,250 was actually deducted. This is the charges for this transfer. So another thing I would like to show you here is let's say maybe a backdating of a transfer. Maybe a transfer, you want to correct something that has a transfer that has already taken place. You want to correct it. You can actually come here. You can see the whole transfer that we've done. You can see everything here. So you can actually edit a particular transfer. You can actually edit information. I'll just change font from admin. I'll say again, and you can actually change the status if you want. I'll click on edit history. You can see from admin again, just to show you that it can actually be edited. So if I come here, also the date, let me show you how to edit the date. The date also, this is the date. This is the date. I'll change this date. This is 2021. I'll change this date to 2019 and click on edit. Okay, the date has been changed. I've changed the date to 2019. You can see here. So if I come to the user end and click on, okay, let me just click on overview. You can see the date for this transfer has been changed. So you can actually alter the date. We put that feature there. You can actually alter date of transfer. And there is also a message umbrella here where you can actually write message directly to the admin and the admin can respond to it. You can say hello admin, I'm here again, and you click on send message. Now you can see waiting for response. Now on the admin bracket, on the admin end, admin can click on messages. You can see the message, hello admin, I'm here again. Admin can say, oh, I can see you, sir. Admin can reply the message. You can see message replied. On the user end, can click back on message. You can see the message has been replied. So there are lots of other features. I'll give you a quick run from the admin. Now we have the news management. Admin can actually update the news. Let's say COVID-19 is real. Add news. News added. So on the user end, if I click on the home of the user, you can see the news, COVID-19 is real. And I want to show you another. We have the card management, loan management, the settings, mobile deposit, message, we have the transaction. I think I'll stop here for now so the video will not be too long. But one more thing I'll need to show you is edit user account. Under this edit user account, this is where you can actually overwrite informations of a particular user. You can actually overwrite informations of a particular user easily. Now this user we've created, I can click on edit. You can see you can change the name of the user. You can change a lot of things about the user. Though you can't change the balance. You can't change the balance. You can change any other thing. You can actually view the user password here. You can actually change the user image, or the user did not create an image during registration. You can actually come here and upload an image for the user by clicking here. So I'll stop here. I hope this script will help you fix your project, your school project, to help you improve in your web development project. Thank you very much.